This was my first of Gatsby's parties. I knew practically no one. However, I ran into a familiar acquaintance, Jordan Baker. She and I were on a peculiar mission to find the party's host. On a chance, we tried an important-looking door and walked into a high Gothic library.
What do you think?
Think about what?
About that? Oh, you needn't bother to check. I checked. They're real.
The books?
Absolutely real. Pages and... Here, let me just show you. They're a bona fide piece of printed matter. This fool's a regular Belasco. I've been drunk for about a week now and thought it might sober me up to sit in a library.
Well, has it?
A little bit. I think I can't tell. I don't know. Have I told you about the books?
Yes, they're real. We'll be on our way now.
Jordan and I exchanged laughter as we walked out from the room paneled with English oak. There was dancing now on the canvas in the garden, men pushing girls backward in eternal graceless circles. And by nighttime, the hilarity had increased. Numbers of people were doing stunts all over the garden, while bursts of laughter rose towards the summer sky. The moon had just begun to rise, and floating in the sound was a triangle of silver scales, trembling a little to the stiff drip of the music on the lawn. I was still with Jordan Baker, and I was enjoying myself now. But then, at the slightest lull in the entertainment, a man looked at me and smiled.
Your face looks familiar. Weren't you in the 3rd Division during the war?
Evidently, this man lived in the vicinity, telling me he had just purchased a hydroplane. He'd invited me to go alongside him in the morning when he wished to try the vehicle out. It was on the tip of my tongue to ask his name when...
Having a gay time now?
Much better. Haven't even seen the host yet. Not sure where he is.
I'm Gatsby. I thought you knew, old sport. I guess I'm not a very good host.
Some time before he'd introduced himself, I'd got a strong feeling he was picking his words with care. Almost at the same moment when Mr. Gatsby had identified himself, a butler hurried toward him. He excused himself and was quickly gone.
Do you know who he is? I mean, what does he do?
He's just a man named Gatsby. He once told me he was an Oxford man. However, I don't believe him.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't think he went there. He throws large parties, and I like large parties. They're so intimate. At small parties, there's never any privacy.
My eyes fell upon Gatsby, standing alone on the marble steps and looking from one group to another with approving eyes. I could see nothing sinister about him. I did notice, however, the nature of Gatsby set off his guests.
I beg your pardon, Miss Baker. Mr. Gatsby would like to see you alone.
Me?
Yes, miss.
I noticed the evening dress. There was a jauntiness about her movements, as if she had first learned to walk upon golf courses on clean, crisp mornings. I was alone now, and it was almost 2.